I walked out on, I think it was Friday, and then on the Monday, Brad drove his car in and walked into the office, and he's the new boss.
Mum being a GP, Dad being a surgeon. I think I saw that they both really enjoyed what they did. It did inspire me to go down the same pathway.
And this one assists him once a fortnight, which is wonderful for Brad because even though he's a very good surgeon in his own right, you can always learn things.
And often patients often ask me, is it weird having your dad down? It's like, well, no, at the end of the day, it's not. Like, I've got someone that's got 30 years of experience in the room, so if he says something to me that, during the case, I'm going to listen to that.
And I'm careful because you don't want to stand on, because I know as a surgeon, when I had assistants, you might be struggling with something, and they say, have you done that? What, you can see that?
Yeah.
And you say, listen, just let me work my way through it. I think he's a better skilled surgeon. He's good with his hands. But what you don't get in training, you get to know how to execute. What you don't get is the wisdom of when to execute, when not to execute the procedure.
I think at the end of the day, whether the patient does well or poorly or somewhere in between, that's on you. And sometimes, you can say, oh, well, they didn't do their rehab or what have you, but the reality is I know I tend to take it personally. And that's the stuff that wakes you at 2 a.m. and, keeps you up at night.
Do you know what Mum does for work?
You're a doctor.
Yeah. So I am a general surgeon. So Brad and I met while he was doing his general surgery rotation as an intern.
What did you think when he invited you over to meet the rest of his family?
Yeah, they're pretty close. David is well known in the surgical community, so had a good reputation for being quite skilled with what he did.
He didn't tell me that.
No, I'm sure he wouldn't have.
So you're sort of happy for me to continue assisting?
Yeah, as long as you want
I
to.
maintain mental competence and things like that. We did have one session before Christmas where I got into my bed at 2 a.m. in the morning for him. His assistant gig's not all it's cracked up to be. Before he started practice, he had a full head of black hair, and now after 1 year, it's just all grey. I'm not sure whether that's working with me or... Whoa! I'm just addicted to fishing, and you're the same. You just want to be out. At least it's a nice day for it. It's pretty heavy pot.
Normally take.
So how many have we got? 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to push him back over, put him back over this side. Okay, here we go. Okay. Bye-bye, Mr. Crab. Now, this is where we get the fish scraps out and toss them at Dad.
No, don't do that. That'd be
disgusting.
It's good, we got one. Added to the one from this morning, and that's 2 for the day. Can't complain.
Measure him.
That could do you some serious damage. I've been pretty lucky, really. That's in 30 years. I think anyone that says they haven't been sued is probably either very lucky or hasn't operated or they're telling porkies. There's a couple of times I have called on MDA National. There was a claim, and the lady did say to my colleague, I like Dr. Gilpin, but I'm still going to sue him. They conveniently had a different recall of the circumstances to me, which of course then made, in their eyes, me totally responsible. So in the end we just roll with the flow. Really good support through that and good advice. I was not a member of MDA National originally. Around 2001, 2002, everything's sailing along nicely, and suddenly my medical indemnity organisation said, oh, we've run out of money. Would you just pay us another $35,000? had no option, had to pay for it, had to pay it. They were very difficult times because the HIH, it collapsed. UMP then said we're going to go broke. The whole medical community was petrified that we'd have no cover. So that's when I started looking around. The old saying was not the cheapest but the best. I joined MDA National because it seemed to have a better ethos. It was really the doctors for doctors. No, I know everyone says that. As far as I could see, MDA National really did put that into practice.